Yeah. I think we're gonna just ride along. Actually, we're headed to lunch right now, so
Yeah.
we're going to get some food because we're hungry.
Yeah.
So we're gonna ride along and do that. And we're actually driving through Jupiter Farms, where, by the way, you got to be really careful
Yeah.
driving through here, right, Rick?
Yeah.
What's your reason behind that? Tell us all about it.
Traffic school.
Traffic school.
Bastards. And
Yeah.
39 and a 30, don't do it. Yeah.
No.
No, don't do
No.
it.
9 miles over. They tagged you for 9 miles over.
Yeah.
What's up with
9
that?
miles. It was the hair.
You think you saw the hair from a distance?
How could you not?
Well, you know, if your window was down, here's the thing. If your window was down and your hair was actually blowing,
He probably thought he was going to get laid because he thought he probably had a chick.
yeah.
Maybe that's what.
Or when he turned the radar on, it actually radared your hair.
He could have.
And because the window was down, the velocity of the air coming through the window was blowing your hair at a faster rate than you were actually going.
I never thought of that. I didn't have product in that thing.
No, so it was free flowing.
It was out.
It was out.
Yeah.
That happens.
It does happen.
That happens.
That's why today, safety. Got a hat.
Yeah.
I bought a
And
hat. Yeah.
You have some, and you know the thing is, you have some great driving stories. And I'll never forget one time. And this is really funny. I gotta tell you guys.
What?
This is really funny. So Rick had parked his Jeep at my house, and it was there for about a week because you had went home at the time.
Yeah.
You'd went back to Tennessee, and Rick parked his Jeep at my house for about a week. And you got to understand, we're kind of out in the woods a little bit out there and under trees and all that.
Yeah.
Well, because it had sat so long, well, critters started to enjoy the Jeep themselves. And Rick, you got to tell them what happened when you got in your car that day.
Well, so as I'm leaving your house, I'm getting ready to get on the interstate, and out of my peripheral vision, I see something, and next thing I know, I see 10 little fingers on a frog as he disappears into the oblivion, going on, and I'm like, oh crap, I just killed a frog, damn. But I was like, well, sorry buddy. So I keep driving, and there's a thing outside of Tampa, between Tampa and St. Pete, called the Skyway Bridge, which is a beautiful bridge. If you've never seen it, I would Google it.
Skyway. And by the way, Skyway Bridge, the top peak of it's about 200 feet.
And it's one of the main bridges where people commit suicide.
Yeah, they call it the Die Way, actually.
Yeah, and I damn near committed suicide unintentionally that day. But I'll never forget, we had just driven home. Actually, I got up, and you were still sleeping. I got up early after a long road trip home. And I'm driving along, one frog down. Sorry, collateral damage. Couldn't help it.
Happens.
It does. Driving along the Skyway Bridge, heading up the Skyway, in my shorts, half asleep. All of a sudden, frog number 2 jumps off the visor onto my steering wheel, stares at me, swear to God, he like fingers me, and then jumps down into my lap as I'm driving on this bridge in my Jeep. Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, and those aren't no little frogs. Those are like, these tree frogs are as big as the palm of your hand.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
They're huge.
So it was kind of like Jurassic Park 4 on my steering wheel, and then jumped into my lap, and I'm driving, and of course I have shorts on, and he's jumping all around my ankles.
He was probably trying to get up in your shorts.
Scaring the shit out of me.
He was trying to get in your shorts.
And so the little bastard, he climbs all the way across, climbs up the window, and makes his way across the window to come at me again for a take 2. And all the while I'm trying to drive over the Skyway Bridge. So I'm trying to catch him, can't catch him. He jumps in my lap again. Does the exact same thing, comes up, sits up here, lays a deuce. just so I have memories of it. And finally, I caught his little ass. And by the time I got over the bridge, I hope he had a parachute. That's all I know. But,
he ended up being a casualty on the Skyway Bridge that evening.
yeah,
you know what though?
He was one of the. Yes, he was a statistic by the time.
You know what though? I really honestly think that when he jumped down in your lap, he might have saw up in your shorts and saw the little albino anaconda.
Simmer down.
And you know, frogs are scared of snakes. Frogs are scared of snakes. He thought, hey, that's a snake, and I gotta run for shelter. I need safety.
That's when I'm heading.
And that's probably why he pooped on your window.
That's the story I'm sticking with.
There you go. I'm telling you, you can't make that up. That's real. That really happened.
That truly did happen.
Yeah.
And I still have flashbacks.
Flashbacks.
I have frog
terrible
backs.
thing. Yeah. You have a post-traumatic stress disorder from the frog incident.
Oh my God.
And so now when he climbs in his car, he's like pulling down the visors and looking everywhere.
Yeah, I can't.
So,
That's crazy.
Anyway, Rick and I, we're going to grab a bite to eat for lunch right now. Thought we should throw out a little video just to put it on and film, because half the time we ride in this car together, some of the conversations that happen in here, we constantly go, people need to hear what we talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, are we the only ones that find this entertaining? I don't think so. And if we are, who cares? I'm still going to record it so that we have that for our history.
Oh, great.
Wouldn't you say, Rick?
Awesome.
Yeah. So I think maybe.
I can't remember what I did last week.
No, that's true.
That's true.
You probably can't remember what you did last night either.
That's true.
At least for part of that, I can tell you.
Yeah.
So I say, we will we'll start throwing up some videos of our journeys to gigs and stuff.
We gotta have people name this. What are we gonna name it?
I don't know what we would call this series. Yeah, we got to call it something. I mean, this is kind of our vlog, our video logins, and because we got a Rick and a Ricky, or a Ricky and a Rick. Either way, I have to go with the Y because you get confused because there is two Ricks. Hey, it could be the two Ricks.
The two Ricks.
It could be the Rick and Rick show.
Yeah.
Something like that.
2.5 Ricks.
1.5 Ricks. I'm way taller.
That's true.
So, but yeah, you guys help us out with that.
Yeah.
So, I'll get this thing rocking. We'll put it up, see if you guys enjoy it. If you do, you do. If you don't, too bad. We're gonna do it anyway, because it entertains us, and we don't really give a crap.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, that's what it's about.
Exactly.
So,
Yep.
all right, peace out. Love you guys.
See ya.